Hi guys, we are going to make this awesome flamingo craft. Super easy, okay? What you're gonna need is a pink piece of paper for the flamingo, body, legs, and head. Also, please note I put on my flamingo headband for our flamingo craft. Okay, so you'll need pink paper, or you can use white and color it in later. It's super easy. You make it how you want to make it, because when you make it great. Okay, and then I have a little piece of yellow paper that I'm going to use for the beak of our flamingo. And you will need scissors. Of course, you're using rounded kid scissors, or you have your adult helping you. And then I have here also pins that I will be using, and you can use crayons, markers, colored pencils. Very easy, simple. Okay, so first you'll take your piece of paper and you are going to trace your hand. Now with this you might need help from your parent, or you can be just super crafty like me and trace your own hand that I made prior for safety time's sake here. And my hand, I know I drew it and I know I didn't draw it the best, but it doesn't matter because any of these little oopses and mistakes can be figured out when you're cutting it out. So you trace your hand, and then you cut your hand out, and you want to make sure you're being careful around your fingers. And we're probably going to have a guest appearance here in just a second by my kitty June. Hello, June. Every time I turn on to record a video, the cats always come in here. But that's okay. Like it that way. So when you get to the bottom of your hand, you just want to round it out so you have a round body. And you just keep cutting. And I see some little mistakes that I made, but not to worry. And it doesn't matter if you still have lines from tracing your hand, you can just turn it over. Or if you chose a color that you really like and you want it to stand out on your flamingo, you may leave it how you'd like. Again, we're not going for perfection, we're going for creation, and that you have created it. Nobody has time to be perfect. We all just do the best that we can. All right, as I'm rounding the last finger here of my pinky, I will just round it off. And there, we have our flamingo body. Dynamite, huh? Okay. Then, with your paper that you will have left over, you are going to make the legs. And to make the legs, I want to have my picture for my reference. You will have one leg completely straight, or as straight as you can cut. Dink. And then I'm going to show you a super awesome trick to make the perfect 90 degree angle. You start in your paper at the bottom, of course, because there's already a straight line there for you. Cut like you're making a backwards L or an upside down 7. And look at that. Whoops. We have our perfect bent flamingo leg that is now an L or a 7. A 7. I always get confused if it's turned around the camera. Okay, so we have our legs so our flamingo can stand. Now we need our flamingo neck. And a flamingo's neck kind of does one of these, so it's a little like a swan. So I'm just taking a random piece of my paper and I'm gonna just kind of cut up and get a little ways and then make a turn. And I'm gonna round for the beak and then I'm going to just trace it back down. So in a way it's kind of like a 7 again, but it isn't. But it is. It's just rounded, or it looks like a hockey stick. Go hockey. Cut off a little piece there. Okay, so I now have my flamingo head, my flamingo legs. Is it coming together yet in your head? And my body. Alrighty. The only thing left that we need to cut is a little beak. And the beak in this one is kind of like a squiggle on both sides. So I just have my yellow paper, which is a note card, but it doesn't matter, you won't see that side. You can make your beak how you want to. I have my beak like this, okay? I can, like this. I think my lines might show. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, so we have all the pieces that we need right now. And so we are gonna put it all together. Here is my flamingo body. This is the side you want to show. Put that side down on your table so it's face down. So the good side you want to see when your craft is over is down, okay? And then you're going to take your legs and you are going to, well, I need to shorten this one. There we go. You're going to, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm talking to the wall. All right. So you will have, this is a little challenging. You will have your body and you're going to put your legs, you're going to glue and or tape your legs. Make sure your leg that is standing straight is actually touching the ground or your flamingo is going to flop over. And then you will also put your flamingo head on like that. I'm going to tape this really quick and then I'll flip it up and show you. You may use glue or tape, bubble gum, I don't know what you have. But super simple, super easy. And here is my flamingo that I have. Then you turn your flamingo over so the good side's facing you. And then you're going to take the little beak that you made. And with the little beak that you made, you're going to just glue dot it or tape it right like that, right on the end. I have glue. I will use a glue dot if it's not dried out. I also have small children. There it is. Glue dot, flamingo nose. Okay. Oh, support the nook. Here is my flamingo so far. My beak is starting to droop because the glue is wet. Okay, then we're gonna draw a half circle for an eye because it looks like your flamingo is sleeping, and then we're gonna give our flamingo a little beauty mark. I will do that and I will show you. I also am going to touch up my beak so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so I got my black pen for the eye. See if I can show you while I'm doing it. And I'm just going to make a little half circle like it's sleeping. Half circle. And then I'm going to take my other pink pen that I had that I used to trace. And I'm going to make one little beauty mark right here. So it looks like a little cheek. You know what? I'm going to get super creative and make it a heart because I just love it. Doot. There we go. Okay, that's our flamingo craft. I went one step further and I have a popsicle stick. And I am going to put my popsicle stick on my flamingo. So, if I wanted to, I could make a flamingo puppet. And then you can make more flamingos if you wanted to. And then you can put them all together. And if you have them on a stand, like I did, you can put them in a plant and have a plant friend, a flamingo friend for your plant. All right, that's our craft. Easy, easy. Have fun, and remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's made by you. By you making it, you make it perfect.